If you've ever watched any of Liam Neeson's movies, you know he can bring characters to life like few others can. You might have been moved by his portrayal of Oscar Schindler in Schindler's List, thrilled by his role as Brian Mills in Taken, or admired his performance as Michael Collins in Michael Collins. Liam's acting career has touched many aspects of human emotions, from joy to sadness, bravery to despair. But what if I told you there's another side to Liam Neeson? A side that doesn't stop at the silver screen. A side that turns to real-life drama and seeks to make a difference. A side that is dedicated to serving those in need, particularly children. Behind the powerful voice and commanding screen presence lies another side of Liam, one that goes unnoticed by many. It's a side that shows a man with an enormous heart and an even bigger purpose. A man who uses his fame and fortune to make a difference, one child at a time. Join me as we look into the life of Liam and see what he's been up to, what problems he's trying to solve, and how he's making the world a better place. Let's start. Becoming a UNICEF Goodwill ambassador. Liam Neeson is not just a famous actor, he's also a passionate supporter of children's rights and welfare. In February 2011, he took on an even bigger role when he became a UNICEF Goodwill ambassador. Now, you might be wondering, what does being a Goodwill ambassador actually mean? Well, basically it means Liam represents UNICEF and its goals. He travels to different countries, meets with kids and families, and talks to governments about how to improve the lives of children all over the world. It's a huge responsibility, but Liam takes it very seriously. Before becoming a Goodwill ambassador, Liam had already done a lot of work with UNICEF. He cared deeply about helping kids, especially those who suffer during wars or natural disasters. When he got the official title of Goodwill ambassador, he promised to do everything he could to protect children. In a speech, he said, "I am honored to join UNICEF as a Goodwill ambassador. It is my privilege and joy to work with the world's children." Liam's friends and family have always known him as someone with a big heart, so when he started working with UNICEF, everyone was really happy for him. It's not easy being a Goodwill ambassador. It means leaving your comfy life in Hollywood and going to places where things aren't great. But Liam didn't mind. In fact, he wanted to do it. He knew that if he could help just one child have a better life, it would all be worth it. Advocacy for children in crisis. Ever since he became a UNICEF Goodwill ambassador, Liam Neeson has traveled all over the world to help kids in dangerous situations. He has been to places like Afghanistan, Lebanon, and Jordan to talk about how important it is to help kids who have had to leave their homes because of wars or natural disasters. He works hard to get governments and other important people to pay attention to these kids and do more to help them. In 2014, he went to South Sudan to see how UNICEF helps kids who are sick or don't have enough to eat. He visited a camp for refugees and talked to people there. He then used his fame to tell everyone about the bad things happening in the country and asked people to donate money to UNICEF so they could help the kids. Liam isn't just a famous face. He uses his amazing speaking skills to get everyone's attention and tells stories about the kids he has met. He wants everyone to understand how serious the situation is and to do something about it. One time, he said, "Imagine if it was your child standing in line waiting for food aid. Imagine if it was your daughter or son who had to walk barefoot miles to school. These children are somebody's sons and daughters. They are not forgotten statistics. Every child deserves a chance." The AIDS and HIV awareness work. Back in the 1990s and early 2000s, not many people understood what AIDS and HIV were and how they affected people. There was a lot of fear, and some people even thought it was a punishment from God. Liam Neeson wanted to help people understand that HIV and AIDS weren't something to be afraid of. He worked hard to show that people with HIV could live happy and healthy lives and that getting help and treatment was important. He made videos and gave speeches to raise money for groups helping people with HIV and AIDS. He also showed up at events and award shows to help raise awareness about the issue. Even though his work wasn't always in the spotlight, Liam knew it was important to keep talking about HIV and AIDS. He wanted to help end the fear and the unfair way people were treated because of the disease. In 2003, Liam helped launch an organization called DATA, which stands for Debt, AIDS, Trade Africa. The goal was to help poor countries deal with debt problems, fight AIDS and poverty, and make sure everyone had access to medicine. This was a big step forward in the fight against AIDS, and Liam's support helped raise lots of money and awareness about the disease. Support for children's rights. Liam Neeson isn't just about helping kids who are going through tough times. He also wants to make sure all kids have the same rights and chances in life. This includes the right to go to school, the right to be safe from harm, and the right to grow up in a happy family. He has worked with groups like Amnesty International to stand up for kids' rights and make sure they're protected. Liam believes that kids are our future, and it's our job to make sure they grow up in a world where they can reach their full potential. He knows that sometimes kids aren't treated fairly or don't have the same chances as others, so he works hard to make a difference. Liam has done a lot to help kids in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. He has met with government leaders to talk about how to protect kids from dangerous things like weapons and war. He also works with groups that help kids who can't go to school because of things like poverty or violence. By speaking out and using his fame, Liam has helped a lot of kids get the education they deserve. Personal motivation. Liam Neeson's passion for helping kids isn't just about being famous or having lots of money. It comes from a deep inside him. When he was young, he grew up in a big family with 4 brothers and a sister, and this taught him the importance of family and how much love and support kids need to grow up happy and healthy. But life hasn't always been easy for Liam. He lost his mom when he was just 2. Then, in 1994, he lost his brother, which was really hard. He also lost his wife, Natasha Richardson, in 2009. She was a famous actress who was loved by many. When she died suddenly, Liam felt a lot of sadness and grief, but he found strength in his 2 sons, Mishael and Daniel. Being a dad made him even more determined to help kids around the world. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child, and Liam believes that all of us have a responsibility to take care of kids, especially those who aren't as lucky as our own. He doesn't want any kid to go hungry, be without a home, or be in danger because of war. When he looks into the eyes of kids who are suffering, he sees his own sons and feels their pain. This is what makes him work so hard to make the world a better place for kids. The power of his voice. Liam Neeson has a special gift. His voice is not just loud and clear, but also very moving. He uses this gift to raise awareness about important issues and help kids in need. With just a few words, he can make people feel sad, happy, angry, or hopeful. This is why so many people listen to him and care about the things he talks about. For example, he has recorded messages for TV and radio to ask people to donate money to help kids in difficult situations. He has also spoken at big events like the United Nations to get world leaders to pay attention to kids' problems. When Liam speaks, people listen because he doesn't just tell stories. He puts himself in the shoes of those suffering and helps everyone understand their feelings. He also speaks with passion and energy, which makes people want to help and do something themselves. Through his amazing voice, Liam has helped raise millions of dollars to help kids in need. He is a true superhero who doesn't wear a cape, but instead uses his voice and heart to make the world a better place. Closing. In a world where many celebrities only care about themselves, Liam Neeson stands out as a true role model. He shows us that being famous doesn't mean being selfish, but can also mean using your platform to help others. While he might not be the richest or the most famous actor, he is definitely one of the most kind-hearted. Liam's work with UNICEF and other groups has improved the lives of countless children around the world. He is a true hero to those kids and a role model for all of us. Even if you're not famous, you can still make a difference by helping those in need. So remember the story of Liam Neeson and let it inspire you to be the best version of yourself. So that's a wrap on today's video. Thank you for joining us as we explored the inspiring journey of Liam Neeson, a true icon both on and off the screen. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this incredible story with your friends. We've got plenty more videos coming your way, each celebrating the extraordinary lives of remarkable individuals. So, stay tuned and join us next time. Until then, keep shining brightly like a star and spread kindness wherever you go.